The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 long months, the viral DoorDash girl, also known as Olivia Rose Henderson, has finally been indicted for 2 felonies. Now, if you don't remember this whole situation, back on October 12th of 2025, this woman recorded a video going up to some dude's house. His door was cracked open a little bit, and she basically recorded this dude with his pants down, right? His little garden snake was out to prowl, but the dude was passed out. He was sleeping in his own couch. She decided to record this, then share it onto the internet to play the victim and act as though, she got SA'd or she got assaulted in some sort of way. This video would go on to get millions and millions of views, and, she was the victim for a little bit until people looked into it and thought, this guy did nothing wrong, which is exactly why she's going to be now facing 2 felonies. And an indictment basically means that the court found that there was probable cause to essentially charge her with these felonies. These felonies being Class E, of course, which is like the lowest one you can get. It's usually like 1 to 5 years in prison, sometimes not even that. Her first count being the dissemination of surveillance image, selling and publishing, which basically, of course, is her, recording this and uploading it to TikTok. If she just recorded this for her own safety and whatnot, she didn't really do anything wrong. But the fact that she posted it onto TikTok, maybe even profited off of it because TikTok does pay you for posting viral videos and whatnot, is what makes this a felony, as well as unlawful surveillance for amusement and profit. Again, going to the element of her sharing this online, right? If she truly thought what happened that night was like some horrific crime that this guy deserved to pay and blah, 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 she should have just recorded this, took it to the police, and let them handle it. If it wasn't anything, they probably would have told her to just delete that video. Unfortunately, there was nothing wrong, but she decided to essentially ruin her life, become a laughingstock for the entire internet by recording this, sharing it onto TikTok, getting her 15 minutes of fame, and now possibly facing jail time.
The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me.
This is her last post, published October 26th, 2 weeks after her now deleted video causing this controversy. Working as a driver for delivery service DoorDash, after posting her footage, she reported the incident to Oswego police as sexual harassment.
Some of the claims that she had made on social media after the fact were not in fact true.
Investigators determined the man, drunkenly unconscious on his couch, did nothing wrong.
Now, I feel like in a situation like this, there's a certain level where you can kind of feel bad for this woman, right? Of course, you feel bad for the dude too. The dude had his freaking privacy invaded, and you kind of feel bad if you are a moral person because you see a young woman whose life is basically ruined. She could probably go get a job and do other things with life, right? It's not completely ruined, but it's hard to feel bad when this is just accountability, truthfully. After posting that video, right? TikTok deleted it, obviously, because you're posting a naked dude on TikTok. Even if what the heck are you thinking? Even if it wasn't a crime, why are you just posting naked people on TikTok? You kind of can't do that, right? Either way, she ended up posting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos crashing out about this whole situation. They got millions of views each. Basically doubling down on every single thing that happened. Not willing to accept the fact that she screwed up really badly to the point that she committed 2 felonies.
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. And in the email, they said, you can respond to the previous email that you received. I never got the email.
She continued to post, continued to crash out to the point where other people, of course, felt bad for her. Other people wanted to jump onto this train so badly of this woman being a victim that they even went onto YouTube and TikTok and made videos about how like DoorDash is silencing this woman and TikTok is silencing this woman. When it all boils down to a woman just committed a crime and she wanted to be a victim so bad to the point where she basically hallucinated something, right?
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job and they won't tell me why. I was working. I was literally working and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing. They just fired me and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
I made a video covering this before and I used an example like if I was a DoorDash driver and I'm bringing someone's food to their home and I look through the window and like a woman is changing, I was not harassed, right? There is a certain level of privacy of like being in your own home. Yes, there's a difference from her like opening the curtains and like flashing me, right? That's one thing. But if the person is like minding their own business, the curtain just happens to be open. In this situation with the man, the door happened to be open. Some people say that Olivia pushed it open. Some people say the wind maybe blew it open. Some people say that maybe he just left it cracked. But the dude was in his house, passed out to the point where he couldn't even like feasibly think what he was doing was like flashing a young woman, right? That was not his intention, obviously, which is why this whole thing came to be. And this is once again why she's being charged with these 2 felonies. Dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image in the 1st degree. Now, this is coming from the New York State Senate. This will be linked below if you want to read it, saying that he or she, with knowledge of the unlawful conduct by which an image or images of the sexual or intimate parts of another person or persons were obtained, in such unlawful conduct would satisfy the essential elements of the crime or unlawful surveillance. So this is like weird wording if you're not like into legal stuff or whatnot. With knowledge of the unlawful conduct, you don't really have to know something is illegal for it to be illegal. This is just in law. It's written in law so that if you commit a crime, they can put this and say that, hey, you did this crime, right? Whether you think what you did was illegal or not, you did it, right? If I put a camera in like a bathroom to record something that I think is illegal, but someone like unrelated to that illegal thing like finds the camera and thinks that's disgusting and creepy and like gets the police involved, there's a very high chance I could be charged with something like this, right? If I was like in the New York state. The second charge would be the unlawful surveillance in the 2nd degree, which is for his or her own or another person's amusement, entertainment, or profit, or for the purpose of degrading or abusing a person, he or she intentionally uses or installs or permits the utilization or installation of an imaging device to surreptitiously view, broadcast, or record a person dressing or undressing or the sexual or intimate parts of such person at a place and time when such person has a reasonable expectation of privacy without such person's knowledge or consent, right? So of course, like if you were to put a camera in like someone's room and you have their permission for like a intimate thing, let's say you're running like a website, like a live cam site. I'm pretty sure there's websites like that where people have like cameras in their room and you can watch them live their daily life. It's like people are into stuff like that, right? So it's not illegal. That might be weird. People are doing it. If they're consenting to it, it's whatever. But obviously this is implying like the idea that people do not know, kind of like that bathroom example I used. You are not allowed to do this. That's why if you like work in a store, right, or you go to like a retail place, there will be cameras all around the store, right? When it comes to an expectation of privacy, they're talking bathrooms, they're talking changing rooms, fitting rooms, places where you as a person would know, like, okay, I'm going to be doing something in this room, like using the bathroom, changing my clothes, removing my clothes, putting clothes on. There should not be cameras there. There should not be people watching you, right? This is just kind of how the law works. And unfortunately, Olivia Rose Henderson may have reached the end of the line, for now at least. I want to know what you guys think about this situation down below. Again, this has been 6 months of this whole shenanigans, right? Thank you for watching anyways. I want to know what you guys think. Bye.